Hello from Disney World. There's a lot going on today. So I'm going to a lot of theme parks today, starting off at Animal Kingdom. Because my boarding group was just called for Bluey's Wild World at Conservation Station, which I had to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get a virtual boarding group to be able to take the train over to Conservation Station, because today's the opening day of Bluey's Wild World. I'm wearing my solar-powered fan hat because it is going to be hot today, but a lot is going on at Disney World today. At Animal Kingdom, Bluey's Wild World, over at Conservation Station, at Hollywood Studios, Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets officially opens, and Animation Courtyard, and Mouse Clubhouse Live, and then I guess the Mandalorian and Grogu new mission at Smuggler's Run opened up a few days ago. At Epcot, Soarin' Across America officially opens, and GoofyCore, and then at Magic Kingdom, Jessie's Roundup is an adventure, no, Frontierland. So I think that'll just go to all 4 parks today, just to do all of this new stuff. So I made it inside Animal Kingdom, and I got a Cool Kids summer map. There's Bluey and Bingo, and it says Bluey's Wild World at Conservation Station. Dance and play with Bluey and Bingo. Join in the fun with some of Bluey's favorite animal-related games, and that's going to be back here. There's also kangaroos. Of course, I'm walking across the suspension bridge, and this is what the Cool Kids summer park map looks like, with Bluey and Bingo and kangaroos back at Conservation Station. So that's where I'm going. I only got an hour window time frame to go over to the Wildlife Express to take that over to Conservation Station when my group was called, which I was group 26. And that group ended up being called, I think, like an hour after the park opened. So I'm going back to the Wildlife Express. I do want to get some breakfast. I might get my favorite pancake, egg and guava and sausage pancake breakfast sandwich on my way back over there. I also want to look at the construction for the Encanto attraction, but I'll do that on my way, I think, back from Conservation Station. This is the only thing today that has sort of a time constraint to it, contingent on the virtual queue, which I feel very lucky that I was able to even get that. I thought it was going to be incredibly popular and difficult to get, which it probably was. It probably was gone immediately. But I'm going that way to go to the Wildlife Express and stopping at Drink Walla right here to get my guava and egg pancake sandwich. And here it is right here, the stuffed pancake sandwich with sausage, guava paste, egg, and cheese. My favorite snack at Walt Disney World, I think. This is also one of the quickest breakfasts to get, I think, in Disney World. I was just immediately handed this after I paid. They're pre-made, but they're still delicious. But I'm gonna go down here to one of my favorite seating sections. Just look at how delicious this breakfast sandwich is. So beautifully golden and warm. I don't think it was supposed to rain until later, but the clouds are looking ominous. That's so good. All right, I'm gonna finish this on my way over to the train station. Also with the virtual line, there was a 7 a.m. drop, like a remote 7 a.m. drop, and then a 10 a.m. in-park drop to get a virtual queue return time to go to Conservation Station for Bluey and Bingo. I'm taking this little secluded path over to the Wildlife Express just because it's nice and slightly less busy than the main path. I'll admit it is bizarrely quiet over here right now. Like, I was expecting the lines to go back to, I don't know, Asia. So I found the line starts here sign with the train for the Wildlife Express to Conservation Station with a little Bluey and Bingo up there. So they were just visually verifying my group member return time. Wildlife Express to Conservation Station, play along with Bluey and Bingo, discover kangaroos, wallabies, and more, learn about animal care, and earn badges. I think that I missed this train, but I should be on the next one here in a minute. Why is this so quiet? Where is everybody? Well, I thought that I wasn't going to be on this train, but I am. Oh my god.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. At our next stop, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures.
Animals!
And Conservation Station is the heart of our animal care system. Make sure to check out our wild playtime experience at Conservation Station, where kiddos and their grown-ups can have fun playing lots of games.
Hooray! I'm so excited!
All sorts of animals in the animal kingdom enjoy playing when they're young. It's how they get stronger, make friends, and learn new things. We'll soon be arriving at our next stop, at Conservation Station. Our younger explorers may especially enjoy Jumpin' Junction, where they can encounter Aussie animals like kangaroos and wallabies, and come face to face with other friendly critters. Train stopping!
That was fun!
And I made it to Conservation Station, and that was such an adorable spiel on the train. So I'm just going to walk over to Conservation Station and just watch the show. If it's a show, I don't really know what it is. There's all these little signs: explore, play, wild, fun, care. I had a little Bluey and Bingo cutouts on the way over to the conservation station. For some reason, I left my spare batteries in the car, so I'm probably gonna have to film this show on my phone. I didn't know the Bluey and Bingo were vloggers. I am suspicious just how quiet it is. Oh, okay, here's the line. Just getting inside conservation station to see the show. They didn't change this, which is cool. I brought a bunch of these because it is going to be really hot today, but they've been just, I think, slowly loading inside conservation station, just show by show. This is the jumping junction over here, and then playtime is inside. Cool. So I scanned the virtual queue for turn, I guess, and I'm heading into the show. This did change, which this is sort of a bummer. So turn the corner, this is the queue for the next show. There goes Blue and Bingo. So they have a show going on, and then they have the next show of people queued up and ready to then move into this area as the previous show leaves. So I'm not even in the next show, I'm in the next like 2 or 3 shows. So I just watched the show and I'm gonna watch it again because I'm not gonna be the next show, I'm gonna be the next show. So I'll be very familiar with this show. And I'm in the next little preload area, so I'll be in the next show. So I thought that I was gonna have to wait until the next show, but I guess not. So I'm gonna switch over my phone now because my battery's about to die in my camera, but I'm going to try to film this from the back. Just make sure all the families and kids actually get a good view of it.
Here at the conservation station, we are all about animals. We love talking about animals. We love acting like animals, and we love playing like animals. Who else here loves animals? Great. Well, we have some really fun animal games to play with you today. If you're excited about that, can I hear you make your favorite animal sound nice and loud? Let me hear them. Nice. Who in the wild world makes that noise? Bluey and Bingo? Here they are! Hi, girls! Bingo! Whee! Well, this is the best day ever! Do you want to play some animal games with us? Well, hooray! Something tells me that you two love playing games. Okay, so for each game, I'm going to pick a card from this deck, and it tells us what game we're playing next. Our first game is going to be Magic Asparagus! You know, some animals in the wild actually eat asparagus, but this is a magic asparagus. You see, if I were to point this at someone and shout out the name of an animal, chicken! They would become that animal. Is everyone ready for our next game? Alright, let's play Copycat Charades! So in this game, my friends are each going to show me an animal card. I'm going to act out the animal that's on that card, and you all will guess what I am. Then when we get it right, we all get to dance like that animal. Is everyone ready for another game? Let's play Moms and Dads. I had a hand in this game. Thank you so much for your help. So in Moms and Dads, you all are now mom and dad birds. And these balls are your sweet little baby birds. So we've got our yellow canaries. We've got our bluebirds. We've got our red roaring parrots. And we've got our green tortoises. So if you look around the room behind you, you'll see my friends have a different colored nest where the babies live, okay? So your job as moms and dads is to make sure the balls get into the nests of the same color. Make sense? Okay, and ready, set, go! There are so many babies. We used to go out to I feel like this is the one that you've all been waiting for. So why don't we say the name of this all together? Keepy That's right! So in our resolution, we have got our ladybug, our bumblebee, and our butterfly friends is up in the air. Ready? Let's keep it
Yeah, come on. We want to say hi to the kangaroos before catching the next train.
Everyone say bye to Bluey and Bingo. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us today. We couldn't have played this game without you. And now it's time for you to explore the rest of the conservation stage. So be sure to hop on over to Jumping Junction and experience some of our favorite animals from Australia.
All right, I watched the show and I'm heading outside to see the kangaroos and wallabies. That's where I went inside Conservation Station. There's a ton of Bluey merchandise over here. But this is where the kangaroos and wallabies are? I don't think we can go in there yet. The Jumping Junction, this was the affection section. Kangaroos and wallabies. So kangaroos are larger with long legs used for hopping across open plains, and wallabies are nearly half the size of kangaroos and adapt to the forest, rocky habitats, and even swamps. So there's some like over here in the shade. It looks like. See, I thought they were gonna use this stage, but they completely demolished the stage, and you can't even go in here right now. I don't know if they're like acclimating, but there's a pathway that I guess inevitably we'll be able to walk out there at some point. I'm gonna try to zoom in on a wallaby. And there are a lot over here. There they are. This is pretty cool. So there's a pathway up there and an enter sign. So I assume that inevitably, again, we'll be able to walk around out here in what used to be the affection section. So yes, they are in an acclimation period right now. Look at all of this Bluey merchandise. I'm gonna get something. Like, this is actually really cute, what they did with the merchandise. This one too. With the bubble wand, all these figurines and little mystery boxes. And this is really cute. So I didn't get anything right now. So it'll be fun to just walk around in here. I missed the affection section though. Also, the wait time for this was not bad at all. All right, but I'm gonna go back to the train station to take the White Express back to Africa. The Line Starts Here sign was pretty much back here when I got here, and I would have thought that it would have gone all the way to the station. The show was adorable, but I do have thoughts about it being here, which are pretty much just that I don't think that it belongs here in Conservation Station. And also Rafiki is gone and I can never get Rafreaky again. So my camera died and I thought I was going to miss this train too, but then I was able to walk up and get right on. So heading back over to Africa. So the return spiel didn't change at all with the Red Line Express, but the spiel to get out to Conservation Station was really cute. Also, I'm going to film on my phone because my camera's dead. This is still really weird just how quiet it is for this. I guess virtual queue just worked really well. I'm gonna walk over to the bridge over towards the Encanto construction. Even in front of the facade, there isn't as much of a confused or upset crowd of people that did get virtual queue return times like there would be like Rise of the Resistance or Guardians of the Galaxy. But that is really cute, just the sign. Little Bluey and Bingo. I don't know what park I'm going to next, but I'm probably gonna get lunch there. I'm getting hungry. There's this like viral ice cream sandwich over here, but I want to get some lunch. I'm still pretty confused about the capacity of Bluey. Either that was really well managed by the virtual queue, or there wasn't as much interest. It still took me like 3 hours, just how long it took me to get over to Conservation Station with the train. Then I had to wait through multiple shows just to get inside to see the show, and then wait for the train to come back. But again, just a quick walk over to the bridge, over to what was Dinoland USA. Although Animal Kingdom does have some Bluey snacks. That looks really good. Frozen Minute Maid lemonade blended with flavors of blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, and raspberry. And there it is, Bluey's Berry Lemonade. That looks really good and refreshing. Going over to this bridge to see what I can see of the construction, but look at that show building. The zoom isn't the best on this camera because it's a phone, but that is a lot of progress since I was here last with Tropical America's Pueblo Esperanza at Animal Kingdom. All right, I'm gonna go back to the car so I can get my batteries for my camera. Alright, now it's starting to look pretty busy everywhere else. I can't believe I left my batteries in the car. The phone quality is not bad at all, but I just like my camera, like having like a consistent camera that I record videos with, just for the consistency of video and audio quality. This is also really good, by the way. I needed this. Thank you, Bluey. I don't know if I should go to Magic Kingdom next, or Epcot, or Hollywood Studios. I might end my day at Hollywood Studios. It depends when these shows are done for the day. Because I could get in line for a ride until the park closes, but shows usually end around 5 o'clock. I'm getting my batteries and my battery charger and my phone charger and my umbrella and everything else that I brought to feel secure about this day that I'm about to have, but I didn't bring with me for some reason in Animal Kingdom. I also still want to give my thoughts about Bluey. over at Conservation Station. And I decided to go to Magic Kingdom. And I'm back on my regular camera. I still do have Bluey thoughts. I'm wrapping up their security. It is so hot today. It is in the 90s. I'm normally a monorail guy, but I think I'm going to take the ferry boat because I need that breeze. But Bluey was adorable. We played games for kids, animal charades and sorting colorful balls and playing keepy uppy and having a dance party. My solar powered fan is going right now, which just provides like a little bit of airflow on my face. But Bluey, I don't think it should have been in Conservation Station. It's just too popular in such a small space. I think that it was organized well with the virtual queue and just how they were sort of corralling and pulsing guests into Conservation Station to see the show, which was less of a show, and it should have been a show, I think, that should have been in a bigger theater. But also, I'm a 34-year-old man, and that is not my demographic. And it was cute, so I would absolutely go back to watch it again. This is really cool chalk art for a cool kid summer, like a forced perspective, like photo op, where you'd grab this, I think, right? But I'm going over to Magic Kingdom to watch another show that's just for kids, which is Jessie's Roundup, a rip-roarin' review at Diamond Horseshoe. I figured I'd show my theme park bag because I finally have everything. So this is stuff that I have just in case, like an emergency poncho, and then some hand wipes, and then I have some hand sanitizer. I did bring my batteries with a charger. My battery's there. I have an umbrella, and then I have a fan, which is a really good quality fan, and then a lens, and then another drink, and then I have like emergency ibuprofen and stuff like that too. And I needed that. Just that breeze coming off the water. Come over to Magic Kingdom. I guess the monorail. I like the monorail. It's faster, but it smells and it's hot and it's cramped. Both monorails are right next to each other. That's really cool to see. So I'm just heading straight over to the Diamond Horseshoe, which I was nervous that it was only going to be like a show for people that ate there because it is a restaurant, or it was, but I think it's just a show for anybody. Diamond Horseshoe did have the same menu as Liberty Tree Tavern, so it's not that big of a deal. I do need the temperature to go down a little bit. It is hot. I should get a bit of the patriotic bunting for Memorial Day weekend and July 4th. I am feeling some raindrops though, that's good. I haven't come up here to the train station in kind of a while. See, that's rain behind the castle over there, which I think the castle is done. Or it's like 99% done. But I did grab a map, which it's windy. So I had both park maps, the regular one and then the Cool Kids Summer one. And there's Jessie right there. No, that's Jessie's Roundup, a rip-roarin' review. Join Jessie, Woody, Bullseye, and friends for some energetic fun while you play games, dance, and yodel. And that's over in the Diamond Horseshoe. Also, you can still see that they have that Tom Sawyer Island raft launch on the map, and it is not there. Why is it on the map? Why is it teasing me? I keep forgetting this is here, and I keep hitting it with my fingers. I think all I'm doing is Jessie's Roundup. I thought about riding Big Thunder Mountain again. It depends on the wait time, because I do want to go to the other parks, and I will have plenty of opportunities to ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I just wanted to really see the construction during the daytime. It depends what the wait time is, but I was also waiting to get lunch at Epcot. If I went to Epcot first and then came to Magic Kingdom, I could try to time getting in line for Big Thunder Mountain while the parade was happening, because that's usually when the wait time would go down, when it was the old Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but I don't know now because it's pretty popular. And if it does rain, I don't want to waste my time getting in line for Big Thunder Mountain if it closes. I'm trying to avoid getting a snack at Magic Kingdom too, because it is hot. But it might because the Dole Whip sounds so good right now. I'm gonna go to the rodeo first, which is through here. Diamond Horseshoe's like right there. Is there a line for this, or can people just go inside? They're building stuff like right there, so I don't think there's a line. There's just a sign right here that says, "Not playing. Jessie's Roundup." That's cool. I just walked in through the door right over here, and I was given a deputy sheriff's sticker badge. And here's Jessie's Roundup. The amount of times that I've been in here is very, very minimal. Oh, there's like little games and stuff all around for you to play. But I wonder when the show starts.
We say hello, all the cowboys know. Face Old City folks say. First we say hey howdy. Let's say hey again. Yep, that's the way we say hey howdy hey. Put those folks together. Well, hey howdy hey, Bullseye. You're looking mighty sharp today. What do you decide? No. Haircut, so you hair, no? Oh, Bullseye got some new horseshoes. You got some new shoes. Do you know what we do when we get new shoes? Look at around and We often get some too. And do the horseshoe stomp. All day and all night, we're dancing beneath the light. And when we will ride, as the doors start tonight. Now we're ready to walk, run, and try. And do the horseshoe stomp. And do the horseshoe stomp. Oh. On the rain, when you're at the end of the way, you're this herd of discouraging words, and the skies are not cloudy all day. And the skies are not cloudy all day. And as these go by, our friendship never dies. Not destiny, you got a friend in me. Say you got a friend in me. Yes,
It's time for Jesse's Roundup, a week card review.
Look at all those deputy badges.
There's a way to say hello that all the cowboys know. A phrase that even city folks can say. We can just say hey and howdy and then say hey again. Yeah, that's the way you say hey howdy hey. Oh, 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 come on with me now, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, howdy, hey.
Have a nice and loud, call it proud.
Hey, howdy, hey.
We could say howdy partner, if that's your cowboy style. When you say hey howdy hey, you'll always get a smile.
Let me hear you say, there's a snake in my porch. It's the one and only Deputy Woody.
She was born in Oklahoma, in the rolling Osage Hills. And she rode her pinto pony that pulled out of the border grills. And it's all the party practice, bubbled up with her heart. At first fourth and merry music, that's how you'll live down to start. They call her Jessie, the organ cowgirl.
Young lady,
Come down around and tell them all about the horseshoe stomp. It's not wild with your favorite horse moves the blue shoes on. But when a horse gets new shoes, we should all get some too. And do the horseshoe stomp. All day and all night, we're dancing in the light. With the way we will ride, when the star shines. Now we're ready to run, walk, and trot. And do the horseshoe stomp. When the road is ahead, you're miles and miles and miles away. You just remember what your old pal said. You got
Thanks for being the best friend a cowboy can ask for, Jessie.
ah, shucks, Woody. You're a true pal. And thanks to all of you for showing up. Y'all are real friends, through and through. And yes, years go by.
Our friendship will never die.
You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
So that was Jesse's Roundup, a rip-roaring review with Dusty Strings and the Roundup Ropers. And I love how they decorated the stage. Just the entire inside of the Diamond Horseshoe with all these little critters and animals. And the bunting, it looks like Jessie. I loved this. This was so cute. There's no way that I can like edit everything from today, just the entirety of the show and stuff. Just like, it's gonna be like little highlights probably of just the shows. And that was 2 shows that alternate with each other. I don't know how often, but I guess I got here at the right time. So I'm going to go over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad just to see if I can see the construction for Piston Peak. It's a 45-minute wait time, so it just depends how much the line is inside, but this was so cool. But also I'm hungry, so I'd like to get over to Epcot to get some lunch. The walls are really pushed out far now in Frontierland. Nobody's really using the boardwalk, which is sad. I don't know how much longer this will last. I'm starting to wonder if they will tear this down too. But I don't know, it was in the concept art. This is still here, but I think it's only because they use it for parade stanchion and rope storage. So the line is all the way outside, and it's a 45-minute wait for the Thunder Mountain Railroad. I just wanted to go through the queue again to see the construction of Piston Peak during the daytime. Maybe I'll go around the corner to Nugget Way. And we did just ride this, but it was getting dark. This is just such a weird sight that I'm not going to get used to seeing. I guess it's not even called Nugget Way anymore. It's just a pathway for the exit. I guess this isn't even like an overlook anymore. And that is easier to see now that it's not dark. I thought you might be able to see some of Piston Peak construction, but not really. Except for these like retention walls that they're building. So I'm going to Epcot. Is my fan still working? I think so. It's so hot and I'm hungry. I probably won't ride Rock and Roller Coaster either, just because we already came when we rode the rides that opened and soft opened previously. I guess it was a preview, but we already rode the rides, so today is going to be more about the shows and character experiences. These are also Memorial Day weekend crowds, so this wait time will go down. I'm mad. I thought I felt raindrops earlier, but nothing happened. This is weird being drained. I don't know what I'm getting at Epcot, but it's been a minute since I've just gotten regular food at Epcot that wasn't from a festival booth. I know the GoofyCore will have food, but I might get something from Sunshine Seasons because that's where Soarin' is, and it's inside. What if they reopened Discovery Island as Tom Sawyer Island? That would be so awesome. I walked through Adventureland and the Breezeway, so I completely missed this massive sign in front of the Diamond Horseshoe for Jessie's Roundup. Also, this is Liberty Tree Tavern, which again had the same menu as Diamond Horseshoe. I think they even shared the same kitchen, but I'm getting out of Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna keep saying that it's hot because it is. Epcot and Hollywood Studios have a little bit less of an investment of just getting into the park and getting where I want to be, which is inside. With Epcot, I'm taking the monorail, so I should just be able to walk right into Epcot and then go straight over to the land. So I don't have to go all the way to the back of the theme park like I've done with Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. I'm manifesting for it to actually rain now, or at least have this cloud coverage help me out. They're setting up for the parade, which is in a little bit, so I'm trying to get out of here now. It is pretty crazy to think about if it's this hot in May, what are July and August going to look like. It's partially why I'm here today, trying to do everything on the first day instead of waiting until almost the end of summer like I did last year when it was arguably the hottest. Also, I am riding a ride today, Soarin' Across America. I've just already ridden Muppets and Thunder Mountain since they've reopened in the past like couple weeks to a month. All right, I believe in Magic Kingdom to take the monorail back to the TTC and then take the connecting monorail over to Epcot. I think that'll just casually pop into GoofyCore. I saw it last year. I don't know if anything's really changed about it, but it is such a cool addition. Just all that they're doing for summer, I think, is really cool. The Roundup, specifically, Cool Kids Summer, Bluey, like, I don't know, they're all pretty much grand slams. The grand finale of which being Hollywood Studios, the Animation Courtyard, and the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show, which I've seen, and it looks really good, like incredibly good. All right, the final cabin, all to myself. Just in time. I might look at the menu for Sunshine Seasons. It's been a minute since I've eaten at like Connections or Sunshine Seasons specifically, and I don't think I want to go into the World Showcase. Did I turn my fan with my fan? I don't think so. Oh, no. Oh man, there's an Epcot monorail lift station right now. Wait for me, Epcot monorail. They're closing the gates right now. Man. I managed to jump on right as they were closing the gates. I was lucky. And I've pretty much made it to Epcot. I showed the other toll plaza entrances, so I made it to show Epcot's. And I just got off of the monorail, which is leaving to go back to Magic Kingdom. And I looked at the menu for Sunshine Seasons. I'm a little bit disappointed. I kind of want to go over to Connections, but I haven't eaten at Sunshine Seasons in so long. I think I need to commit to just going over there and getting something, because I never have a reason to, because there's always so much other good food at Epcot that I'd rather eat, and I sounded annoyed by it, but it's just such a risk to get food from a place like Sunshine Seasons, just any quick service at Epcot. It's not like in a country. I don't know, because if it's not great, then there was so much other potential for there to be better food. I don't think ever in my life, if it wasn't for like a theme park challenge or something, that I would come to Epcot and just get a cheeseburger or something. But I'm here to have lunch and ride Soarin', which when I checked, it was about an hour wait, so I'll see what that is after I eat something. The breeze in the shade feels great. There's some stuff that had potential that was somewhat intriguing at Sunshine Seasons. I'm not against going into the showcase to get something to eat, but I just wanted to stay in Future World Celebration, Nature Discovery. I'm hoping that of all the new attractions that this one, Soarin', might have attracted the least amount of people, but I don't know, Soarin's a popular ride. So right now my fan is going, but when I walk into the shade, it's still going, but when I get more into the shade, it stops. That doesn't do much, it's just a subtle breeze on my forehead. I have a feeling if I went and touched Walt over there, if I put my hand on his shoulder, it would just give me a 3rd-degree burn. So I'm gonna come back to GoofyCore. I'm gonna go get food now, wait in line for Soarin', I guess, and then go to GoofyCore and then leave. Yay, an AC building that I'm going to be in the entire time that I'm doing stuff. Maybe the wait time will go down a little bit while I'm having lunch. All right, let's see it. Soarin' across America. And Sunshine Seasons is down here underneath me. There's no mobile ordering from Sunshine Seasons. So you just go to one of the bays and order and pick up from there. Wait time went down a little bit. It's a 45-minute wait now. Let's see what I'm getting from Sunshine Seasons. So there's wood-fired rotisserie chicken and salmon, and then chicken, shrimp, and Mongolian beef stir fry. And then there was pizza and sandwiches here. And I stopped over here and I got this specialty drink, the S'more'n Across America milkshake. And I got my food and now I'm trying to find a place to sit down. There were a couple things that looked really good over there, but I got the Mongolian beef, which is broccoli, green onions, shoyu sauce, and sesame seeds over vegetable fried rice. And then this is the S'more'n Across America shake, which I think is just a chocolate shake with whipped cream and graham cracker crumbles and a toasted marshmallow with a Soarin' glider. And then I got a Schafferhofer Hefeweizen grapefruit beer to bring in line with me for Soarin'. I sat over here where the old fountain used to be, but now I'm riding Soarin' Across America, which of course is posting a 60-minute wait now. That's cool. Bald eagles and Soarin' Across America. I was sort of hoping that was an exaggeration, but the line is backed up all the way back here. I'm slightly reconsidering how I want to do this today. I didn't think it would be this long of a wait with that excessively long of a lightning lane line. I decided to bail for multiple reasons. Never painted this. That looks pretty cool. But okay, Brendan and I always ride new rides together, so I shouldn't ride this without her. I was just trying to do all the new stuff that was debuting today, but we will be back and we will ride this together. This goes all the way up here. That's awesome. And then I said it earlier that today was more about the character interactions in the shows. So I wanted to get over to studios to make sure that I could do the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show, because that final show is in about an hour and a half. And now we'll have a little bit more time to go into GoofyCore before I have to go back to the monorail to take that back to the TTC to then drive over to Hollywood Studios. It finally doesn't feel like Satan's pits out here. And I'm going into GoofyCore, which is going to be doing a show here in like 10 minutes. So everybody's dancing in here right now. It looks a little bit different than it did last year. There's Max and Goofy. The music selection is pretty interesting, but I like it a lot. I'm gonna have to look back at the video that I did last year and just see what looks different.
We are about to warm up, everyone, all right? Are we ready to begin dance dance? I am so ready. Oh, okay, Goofy. What should we start with? Oh, marching, yes. We are marching throughout World Showcase, everyone. Pull that lever! Right, everyone? Drum roll, please. Drum rolls. Let's do drum rolls with our knees. Drum rolls. Oh, I wonder what name it would be. Oh, balloons? Oh, wait! Balloon Bonanza, everyone! This one's really fun. I love this one. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna throw out balloons and you're gonna keep them up in the air. Up in the air. Oh, some big pucks over here. Whoa. Oh, watch out. Nice. We're also playing volleyball over here. Great. As high as you can. Throw it up. Whoa. Pull that lever. Okay, drum roll, please. Drum roll. Alright. I wonder what game would it be. A shoe, a glove, and a hat. What is this? Yeah, I think this is. Oh! Goofy Hokey! Oh, this is a great one, everyone. Let's gather around. Oh, big jump. Jump back. Jump in. Take it all around. That's what it's all about. Nice! Give yourself a round of applause, everyone. That was really awesome. Pull that lever!
This one is, oh, Goofy says, everyone. This is just like Simon says. Oh, you're on the drums today, dance man. Oh, yeah. I'm on the piano. Oh, and Goofy's on the trombone, I believe. Yeah. Good job, everyone. Goofy says, top. Disco. Oh, hold on, what is that? What's that sound? We powers Goofy Game Machine, everyone! Great job! Woo! Yeah! Now, you know what that means? That we can have a dance party. So this is the time for you to show us the best dance moves, everyone, alright?
So this is GoofyCore. I think it's finishing up now, but this is such a good use of this space. It is so colorful and so much fun. And you can just hang out with the characters. I don't know, Cool Kid Summer is fun. We started the hula hoop now, and it looks like the weather is starting to really finally get here, so I'm gonna go over to the monorail. Yeah, that's dark. I have regrets. I think I should have come over here to get some food and just gone to GoofyCore and then just come back to Soarin' later. They have chicken goof ups, Goof Troop Max Snack, Garsh Worms Everywhere cake, and then Goofy's going fishing. That sounds really good. Cool Kid Summer. Nothing was wrong with what I got. It was still delicious. And I never eat at Sunshine Seasons anyway, but that looked really good. When I'm going to the monorail, I have less than an hour to make it over, go back to my car at the TTC, and then to drive over to Studios before the final show for, what is it, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And there is something weirdly special and nostalgic about eating at those kinds of quick service places. Just generic Disney quick service restaurants that remind me of college. Because back then it was just about riding the rides and grabbing a quick beer and running around the parks and eating at quick service places just to get food and run to the next ride. There's no monorail in the station, so one should be coming around the corner in just a minute. Or it already passed me. These are some of my favorite theme park days, just running around to all of the parks, doing new stuff, eating at places that I haven't gone to in a long time, seeing some fun shows. That was perfect timing. So the monorail is gonna go around Epcot, and there it is. So it's almost 5 o'clock. So I have a little bit more than 30 minutes to make it over to Hollywood Studios to the Disney Animation Courtyard. All right, I'm on my way back to the TTC. I think I'll be okay on time. I'm going to have to go just straight to the Courtyard and then go watch the show immediately. Maybe this is weird, but I don't remember the last time that I came from the Epcot monorail back to the TTC, but it was still daylight out. It's usually always at the very end of the night after a challenge where I end up at Epcot and then I have to somehow make it back to the TTC or something. So this is abnormal for me. Right, Hollywood Studios, I have less than 30 minutes. I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to drive there, 10 minutes to get inside the park, and then 10 minutes to walk back to Animation Courtyard. Did I factor in the walk to get back to the car? No, I did not, but I will make up for it somewhere. Final park of the day, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Of course, the parking is as far away as you could possibly be from the front entrance. I don't particularly want to, but I'm going to take the tram. I think I can do this. I have 5 minutes to get inside the park and go back to the Courtyard. And I'm inside Hollywood Studios, almost sprinting back to the Courtyard. I really have less than 5 minutes to get inside the theater. It's the final show of the day and I'm almost there. This is so incredible. This Courtyard is beautiful and I will process this later. Look at all these characters just all over the place. There's Rapunzel over there and Mulan, I think, is here too. But this is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Disney Junior Live show in the Stage 1 theater. I'm gonna drink my final one of these. It is really busy in here. Everybody's sitting down. I'm gonna try to stand along the back wall. I came over to the other side of the theater. The show's about to start in like a minute.
Hi, everybody. Oh, boy. How are you doing?
We're going to have such a fun party together! Are you ready, Mickey?
I sure am.
Yeah! Get started! The party is here at the clubhouse! We're Mickey Mouse!
There's nothing better when we're together. Let's say it loud. Where is everybody?
I have no idea. Oh my! What'll we do?
I was just about to hop in the shower.
You're late for the party, Goofy.
I am.
Yeah.
Of course. Let me turn off the water. Oh, wow! Wow! Oops! I think something broke!
There's no need to wear a frown.
Makes me want to move around.
Come on, folks. We're rhythm bound.
It's the bubble bubble bath. All these bubbles are making me laugh. Back to the bubble bubble bath. Everybody let go. Almost there. Go, go, go. Go, go, not three times. Let's go, go, let's go, go, go.
Gosh, it's kind of dark in here, Daisy. Can you turn your lights on?
I can't. The power went out. Oh my! We can't find you.
Boy, it's really dark.
We gotta look over here. We gotta tiptoe over there. We gotta peek everywhere.
Where's Daisy?
I'm over here. Look high and low. We even have the help of a flash.
We might have to take this party to go. But where's Daisy? So much fun.
Everybody let go.
Almost there.
Go, go, go. Go, where you go. Oh, oh. He's under the snow. We got to dream the beat. So move your feet. Let them beat. It's no miracle like it. We need to warm up your toe. Come on now, you know what to do. It's up to me and you. There's only one thing I can bring. The eye. When we work together, I know we can melt the snow. Temperature is right. You're not feeling good now. We're running out of time. Hurry up and make me free.
Never seen a pal.
Come on and melt the snow. Come on, melt the snow. Melt the snow. Melt the snow. We gotta melt the snow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Melt the snow. We gotta melt the snow. Here we go.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, the problem solved. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
I'd say that's a great idea to our party at the Mouse Clubhouse. Bye for now.
See you later.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you real soon.
Well, that show was absolutely adorable, and all the characters had such good dance moves. So Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is over. That was the last show of the day. I don't see any more characters except Rapunzel was just out here. Where's Rapunzel? Oh, did she just leave? Okay, well I just saw her, but there was also Chip and Dale and Goofy and Donald and Stitch. And I think Pluto's usually here, and then also, who else did I see? Mulan. So we're gonna go back out of the courtyard and then back in again. Also, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is just fun. It is so energetic. I am crazy impressed by just the skill of singing and dancing. That was, I don't know, that was just a high energy show. Real quick, I grabbed a couple maps that are also trying to blow away in the wind, but I wanted to get this one because Magic Disney Animation is on the map. This rendering does not do the courtyard justice. It is so beautiful. And then this is the Cool Kids Summer map. This is Animation Courtyard here with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. Join Mickey on a road trip to find some of his best pals. I didn't get the one for Epcot because it's GoofyCore, which was part of Cool Kids Summer last year. So they took down the walls pretty much right after Brennan and I did our preview. A rock and roller coaster. This is like an exact replica of the sign that's in front of the Walt Disney Studios on the Burbank lot. One of my absolute favorite details before even going into the courtyard is this fence. This, again, looks like almost an exact replica, a duplicate of the perimeter fence for the Burbank Studios with these iron Mickeys going down the fence. I love this. I love the detail. This is the studio theater. This is stage one. These are billboard advertisements for studio productions. I have such an appreciation of these details. This is Pluto's Corner, a replica of the street corner sign in the Burbank studio lot, Mickey Avenue and Dopey Drive. This is taller than the actual one. I have a friend that recently went to the Burbank Studios and it's a lot shorter than this, like the real one. So I don't know if they raised it up so that people wouldn't hang on the street sign, but just this being here is, I don't know, I love it. Pluto's Corner, and Pluto meets over here. He takes pictures. This is his fire hydrant. There's benches just all over this park. There's a park with trees and grass. People can just sit down on and relax. Characters can just roam and sit down and interact with kids. There are stagnant characters everywhere in this studio's courtyard. So I'm gonna walk around and look at all of the characters. So that was Pua and Thumper. He's very backlit, but way up there is Jiminy Cricket. There he is, Jiminy Cricket, just on this street sign. This is like a gazebo. It's just in between the sound stages here, but there's Zazu, and he's being watched by Lucifer the cat. On the other side of the gazebo is Frou Frou from Zootopia and Sir Hiss from Robin Hood. And then over there, these are the Bluebirds from Cinderella, and then Diablo the Raven from Sleeping Beauty. And then next to Jiminy Cricket, way down there, I think the smallest one is, where'd he go? There he is, that's Ray from Princess and the Frog on this lamppost. This is back by the restrooms and the baby care center now, and this is where Walt Disney Presents lets out, but there's Mochi the cat just snoozing. And then some more teeny tiny characters. There's Jacques and Gus Gus from Cinderella and Timothy Mouse from Dumbo. And then on the other side, on the yet to be open studio store is Abu. So I think that's all of the static figures here in the courtyard. The characters did put their hands and feet in cement. And they're all over the ground here, like at the Chinese theater. So there's a Wreck-It Ralph who got a hand and foot in each square, all to himself. And then Penelope von Schweetz. There's Mowgli, Jafar and Iago. Cruella de Vil with her heels. Stitch with all 6 of his alien paws. Pooh and Piglet, which I don't really know what's going on here. Cinderella with only 1 glass slipper and the tiniest little foot of all time. Ursula with suspiciously tiny tentacles. Robin Hood and Little John. Quasimodo with ridiculously huge hands to ring those bells. The Beast and Belle And then the last one over here, Mufasa and Simba, with Simba's little paw print and Mufasa's. And then there's more over here by Stage 1. Here's Yin Sid, which is Disney backwards. John Silver with his robotic hand. Here's Moana and his little feet prints. And then Maui, whose hands don't even fit in his block. I want to see Maui and Wreck-It Ralph and Quasimodo and the Beast have like a arm wrestle contest. And then Hercules and Pegasus's hoof prints. Chicken Little with the piece of the sky and his acorn that fell on his head. Tiana with a spoon. The Big Bad Wolf, which might be the most random. Oswald. Pocahontas and Miko, maybe? Mirabelle and Bruno with a little rat. And then finally, Berlot, Marie, and Toulouse from Aristocats. This courtyard is so busy and popular, it has taken me a couple hours almost just to walk around to film all of the statues and the handprints and footprints just because there's so many people here. I haven't even gone back into the animation building. It's not open. It's just stroller parking, I think, right now. But I've just been so enamored and overwhelmed with the courtyard. And I love the colors. It looks like the Burbank studio colors. It's kind of funny whenever there's been like a show dump from one of the studio stages. People keep going in here, but then they keep coming out because there's nothing in here right now. But it's the magic of Disney animation. And this will light up once it gets dark. This entire video could have just been this courtyard. There's Disney feature animated film representation over here and movie posters. And this is currently stroller parking, but the magic of Disney animation will be that way. And there's another mural of all of these Disney animated movies, 3 of which were animated here, which were Mulan, Brother Bear, and Lilo and Stitch. Look at all of these movies. It's pretty cool to think about. This used to be the queue for the studio tour, just one of the stanchions in the ground. Just all of these movies that are represented here. I'm not gonna show every one of these movies, but it's cool. The sign leaving says, "See you real soon." There's also lights in the trees. Look at the little lights in the trees. And it's hard to tell, but the lights have started to blink on the hat. I haven't really been able to walk on the grass yet. It's just been that busy and popular here. So I'm just walking around the, I don't know, this is like AstroTurf. It's not real grass, definitely. But it feels comfortable. It's not itchy at all. And then again, all of these benches that are just everywhere. It's finally starting to calm down a little bit in the courtyard. I think that I'm finally going to leave. It's almost dark. I think that I'm finally going to leave. I just love this. This is my favorite thing, genuinely my favorite thing that Disney has done in years. This might be my new Tom Sawyer Island. I just want to sit down here and just have a picnic on this grass. I'm gonna go over to Muppets just to see what that looks like over there, and then I'm going to come back. They're just like the Electric Mayhem over there. But this is one last look at the courtyard just before the sun goes down all the way. I'm gonna have to condense the shows that I filmed today a lot because this video, all of the video that I've taken today has just been on this one memory card, and I don't think that I've ever had one video take up the entirety of a memory card like this has. I'm assuming if the animation lights started to come on, then maybe the guitar outline has come on. I wanted to see the guitar at night, just the whole area at night. I also didn't even record the Bluey show on this memory card, so I've been recording a lot, I guess. And it looks like the lighting package is on back here. The headlights are on the car, and then the Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets logo is lit up, and then the guitar too. I'm trying to think about what the wait time would be, but it is 60 minutes. It's only an hour, that's not terrible. I wanted to get some food over here at Food by Swedish Chef, but the menu looks kind of boring, just very generic. So I'm not gonna ride this again today just because the wait time is pretty long, although now would be the time to wait in line because it finally feels nice outside. Yeah, but there's the kind of like red light that I really wanted to see on the guitar. I just needed more red, and that's the red that I wanted. But this is the official opening day of Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. All right, going back over to Animation Courtyard. I'm about to crawl back to my car tonight. At least my batteries got me through the rest of the day. And I'm back at the courtyard. I genuinely hope that the loudest feedback Disney can get from this is just that theme park guests want a place to exist, to immerse, and just be in a theme park space. It doesn't have to be IP, but this is just amazing. This is the best thing that Disney has done in years, and I can't wait for this to open. One of these went on the head a little bit so you can see the twinkling of the lights, which I'm sure we will be back to see multiple times. I wanted to zoom in on the hats. You can see the twinkling of the lights, which we will be back to see so many times in the future, I'm sure. But I think that I'm actually leaving now. I spent more time in this courtyard than pretty much anywhere else. But I'm going to the car. Today has been a 12-hour theme park day for me. Will I upload this the same day that I film it, like other vloggers are somehow able to do? Absolutely not. But I did get to do a lot of new stuff around Disney, with the exception of Soarin' Across America, which I will go back and do with Brennan whenever we go back to Epcot. But I did the Bluey's Wild World at Conservation Station at Animal Kingdom, which I didn't think that I was going to do that, but then I got a boarding group for it, so I did it, and it was cute. And then I went to Magic Kingdom to do Jessie's Roundup, which that was surprisingly a lot of fun, and it was, I think it was better than Bluey's Wild World, just because it was fun. And then I went to Epcot for GoofyCore and just ended up having lunch there. So definitely want to go back to Epcot, but ended the day at Hollywood Studios with just the best thing I think that Disney's done in a long time, with that animation courtyard and the Mouse Clubhouse, which I thought was also really adorable. And then Rock and Roller Coaster opened today too, officially. So a lot of new stuff at Disney. So thanks for watching. I am so tired, but I had fun. I did everything on the opening day, even with all the media previews and pass holder and cast member previews and soft openings. I was here on opening day, and I'll post it at some point. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.